Welcome back to the channel. We want you to stay on your handle. Come see us in Market Hawks, where we stalk the market. And we always tell you, this is where you come get your financial gain so they don't run a financial train on you. We want to give you a little insight to what's going on. I told you last time, a lot of the big boys in the hedge funds have shifted asset classes to China. Europe, but mainly China. They're heavily in China. And we want you to understand something right now. They're heavily playing China because the stimulus is being pushed in China so they see a better return on their capital. And one of the main players that they have over there, we don't want you to get caught up or think that the money is gone. But this company right here is the Chinese Amazon, Alibaba. Alibaba is back and they're ready to pretty much be profitable. I really think that again, because Alibaba has aligned itself with DeepSeek and AI that's taking place right in front of your face. So I think that right now is the time to be paying attention. I'm going to give you a little insight. This right here is some of Market Hawks research. This is information of Market Hawks research that we tend to give out to our particular files and community. Alibaba. Let's look at some of the pros of Alibaba. The Chinese Amazon. High free cash flow expected to be at least $25 billion in the next 5 years. And large cash reserve of over $60 billion. Revenue is growing rapidly with a 39.4 increase in the last year. Expected revenue growth of 19.83% per year over the next 5 years. One of the largest e-commerce and technology companies in China. Then you have diverse business lines and strong market presence. Alibaba will provide its AI technology to power Apple iPhones sold in China and help regain market share in China. DeepSeek's newest AI platform in China, success has spurred Alibaba to accelerate its AI initiatives. You hear that again. DeepSeek, newest AI platform in China, success has spurred Alibaba to accelerate its AI initiatives. They're back from the dead. Remember that when I told you. And I always tell y'all, the reason why you're stressing, because you're working more than you're investing. Hit the like button and subscribe. We're talking about Alibaba. Now, the cons. There's always going to be cons. Everything is not gravy. Investments are not guaranteed. Investments are, you put some capital somewhere, you're looking for a return. But I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to lose money when it comes to investing. But long as you're more profitable in the long term, no one's going to sit here and tell you, oh, I made money all the time. You're going to take some losses. Let's be realistic. If you got real skin in the game. But what comes along with that, a lot of education, a lot of experience, a lot of patience, a lot of profitability, a lot of gains over the long term. I'm going to give you some of the cons. Chinese government regulation can change quickly, affecting Alibaba's business. China's regulated very heavy. They tend to have a little bit of protectionism where they protect their companies and make sure they control industries and they don't let outsiders in. That's possible. Potential for a new policy that could impact e-commerce operations. That can happen. Ongoing trade disputes between China and other countries, especially the U.S. You see that now. China and America is in negotiations, tariffs between Trump and tariffs between the Chinese president. So you see a lot going on with two nations trying to get the better deal, who's trying to get the full benefit of the business relationship. Facing strong competition from other Chinese techs like JD.com and I can't pronounce this company, Pinduoduo. I can't pronounce it. It's spelled Pinduoduo. These are just some of the cons. Chinese stock can be more volatile due to various factors, including government interventions. And investing in foreign stocks may offer fewer protection than compared to domestic investments. And I told you before, China, they do tend to cook the books. But if you do know the companies and you're familiar with them, a lot of companies over there can be profitable and can be promising. Nothing's guaranteed, but when you step into other waters, you will have to have a different view and a different understanding because their economy and their country works different. Remember, I told you all that. So I always say we have to stay economically woke. While everyone else spending money, we play broke. But they're in China right now. And you have the bottom line. Strong financial performance. Revenue reaches $33.7 billion in the quarter. Q2 2025 up 5% year over year. Net income grew to 58% to $6.2 billion in the same quarter. These are all good things to see. Diverse business segment, strong performance in e-commerce, cloud service, international commerce, cash rich position, $78.99 billion in cash and short-term investments as of September 30th, 2024. Geopolitical tension affecting international business. So Alibaba is a strong play. Yes, I'm not fully invested. I don't have stocks on this company, but I have options. So I'm a part of the play. But it's all on how you want to engage into investing. The most important thing you need to have before you even think about buying a stock, you need to think about your strategy. Figure out what strategy you want to do. You know, a lot of people tend to trade. I'm a long-term investor. I trade alongside of my trades, but I'm heavily invested. I have different portfolios. Yes, I do. But I always tell you, wealth is made in sleep, not on your feet. But we want you to understand what's going on in the market. A lot of the long-term play has shifted to China. Investors are usually looking for their money to appreciate over a long period of time. 76% of the time, the market goes up. So that's what investors are looking for. Right now, things are uncertain in America, so they shift to Europe and China. And the markets are usually down a little bit in February. So don't get spooked. Pay attention, look for opportunity, hit the like button, subscribe. Market Hawks, we start the market.